Hello and welcome. This is Freewill Tarot. This reading is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. That's my cat. You have 3 messages off the top here. Read them to you. The first one you have is execution. It says, ideal alone won't create change. Turning thoughts into action is what leads to results. Okay, make a concrete plan and take the first steps towards execution today. Okay, Sagittarius. So basically, they're telling you whatever plans or whatever ideas that you had or you've been thinking about doing, they want you to get a plan in place to do it. Okay, it's time for you to get plans together and start laying down the groundwork to what you want. Liberation. Freedom comes when you release what no longer serves you. Let go and welcome new possibilities. Identify something that has been weighing you down. Release it and move forward. So there's a theme here, Sagittarius, about you releasing something. Okay? It's like making a plan, set a plan, or make a decision, and then think about how you want to do it, and then move forward. You also have destiny here. So it says your life is unfolding according to a greater plan. Trust the divine timing of your journey. I believe you had this last week. Embrace the unknown and align yourself with the highest path. Everything is happening for a reason. Okay? You have expansion. It says your world is growing. Be open to new experiences and possibilities beyond your comfort zone. Say yes to new opportunities today. Growth happens when you embrace the unknown. Okay? So what I'm getting, Sagittarius, is that it's time for you to lay down a groundwork. It's time for you to start building on something that you've been thinking about doing, or a project, a plan, just a life decision that you're making to move in a different direction. And it's also telling you that you also have to take action towards it, okay? And it's also telling you it's a part of your destiny once you release something and move forward here, okay? Now, you also have here, I believe a lot of you are going through a rebirth. Like you know that. It's like you are looking at yourself and deciding what it is that you do want, who you want to become, what do you want to change, what direction you want your life to go in, what is it that you do want, what is it that you don't want anymore, okay? That's what I'm getting for a lot of you looking at this reading here, Sagittarius. I think a lot of you also, some of you want to be in a committed relationship. I feel like some of you do. And some of you already are, and some of you are wanting to be in a committed, established relationship here. But it needs to be, and I think I said this to you before, but it needs to be balanced, right? An even give and take. So let's say you're dealing with someone and the things are not like even. They're not an even give and take. Like either you're doing too much or they're doing more than you. You know, but neither side is showing up equally here, but that's what needs to change, right? For others of you, it's a call for you to really look at your relationships and look at the imbalance in the relationship and how can you make it more fair and balanced. Or is it time for you to walk away from that relationship or that ideal that you had about that particular relationship, right? It's time for you to really use your intuition. And I think deep down, Sagittarius, a lot of you, whoever this is for, a lot of you already know that. A lot of you are already sensing something. It's like you're either staying with something or someone because it's familiar or it has some kind of comfort to it. Maybe you have children with this person. It could be anything, right? Maybe you've been with them for a long time. It could be anything. But it's something out of balance to it, right? It's something that's not, either you're not showing up balance to it or they're not. But it's a time to get honest with that. It's also for you a time for a lot of you to get honest with yourself about where it is that you want to go and what it is that you want in your life. It's a time for you to expand and grow and move forward. Some of you is going to be a new opportunity. Some of you is going to be relocating, moving, maybe entering into a deeper committed relationship. And some of you, it's a new, I heard passion project, some kind of something that can bring you in more money, more security, more stability here for some of you. But I think even last week I told you it's something that it's like this for some of you. It's something that you want to do, but it's like a fear of letting something go in order to do it. A fear of maybe having to let someone go. I really feel like it's somebody you feel like you had to walk away from. It could be family, it could be a potential partner, or you're afraid of what would happen if you kind of really turned your back on that, right? But it's something in you telling you that it's a new direction for you to take, though. You know, it's something telling you that it is time, because you have the liberation card here. Freedom comes when you release what no longer serves you and let go and welcome new possibilities. Identify something that has been weighing you down, release it and move forward, okay? And you have the destiny card. You're getting ready to go. You know, once you make this decision, Sagittarius, it's going to make you feel so much free. You know, I don't want to say freer, but you can say freer. But you're going to be free. You know, you're going to feel more balanced, more free than you're right now could be putting on a show on the outside persona of feeling free. But really deep down inside, I feel like a lot of you feel like it's something you really want, but you're holding yourself back from it, you know. And it could be anything, right? But Spirit's calling you again to take control here and to use your discernment. I heard use your discernment about decisions. Trust your intuition here. Whatever is in you, they need you to bring it to the light. Okay? Whatever you're feeling in your heart, you need to bring it to the light. Don't be afraid of expressing yourself and saying who you are. And I don't know a lot of Sagittarius is, but you could be that way with certain people. Okay? With certain people that you might don't want to upset or you don't want to lose. You might, you know, be a little different with them, but it's calling on you to bring whatever is within your soul, whatever's been plaguing you, whatever's been holding you back. It's needing you to bring that to the surface and communicate that and express that. And not even just for other people, mainly for yourself here, Sagittarius. Okay, this is mainly for you to release and feel that freeing energy that you want, right? Again, because I feel like is some conflict here. And the conflict I feel is within you. Okay? I feel like a lot of you, and I'm not saying all of you, you know who you are, you know, could be putting on like this brave face, like everything is great, everything is good. But then on the inside, you're unfulfilled in some way. It's something that's not whole. Okay? You know who you are. And it's time for something to end. You have the Death card here and you have the Ten of Swords. Both of these are talking about ending. You know, we're just here in the year of 2026. So a lot of us right now in the early stages of this year, in the beginning of this year, are really looking at our life and being faced with hard truths and hard realities of what needs to go. Things are getting shown to us. It's hitting us right in our face. And no matter how we had tried to ignore it before, it's going to keep coming back up. And this is for us to realize what it is that we need to release finally and let go of, so we can move forward to where it is that we want to go, whatever it is that we want to be, who we want to become. Because you can say, well, I don't need to change. Everybody needs to change. We all need to evolve. That's a part of life. It's about evolving, okay? It's about growing. We don't ever stop growing. You can never get to a point and say you know everything or you got all the answers, because I can guarantee you none of us do. I know I don't. We're all still evolving as a collective, as an individual, as a soul, as a being. You're going to constantly grow and evolve. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it's how you look at yourself when you do it. Are you judging yourself? Because if you're judging yourself when you feel like, when you hold it in, you feel like you don't want to express who you are. You don't want to release something, okay, that stops you from evolving, right? When you don't want to let something go in order to get something different or to get something more, you're stopping yourself from evolving, okay? Just keep that in mind. I say that because the universe is offering you something here with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about someone. Let me see if you can see it if that light ain't too bad. Okay, you see this woman. This is the hand of God offering her something, but you see she's not even looking at it. She's looking at these other seashells. She's looking at everything else she's already got, everything she's already attained. She's more focused on this than she is looking at what God is offering her, right? And that's kind of what this situation is, because this is in your outcome. It's like they're offering you a new beginning. They're offering you a new start. They're offering you to liberate yourself and go down a whole new path, for you to look at yourself and continue to go down this transformation of change and align yourself with your destiny, to a new direction, allowing yourself to evolve and expand in a new direction. But either you're having inner conflict about it, because you have the Five of Swords with that. And it's like, it's kind of like winning at all costs, but it's like you're kind of going to hurt yourself with it too, right? It's like, you know, you might, let me put it this way, you might say you're not moving forward and you stay where you are and say, well, I'm happy with where I'm at, I'm happy with what I'm doing. And that might be very well true. But the universe and God wants you to expand as a being so you can learn and grow. And when you stay stuck and you stay with something and you know internally something's telling you it's time to go and it's time to move and it's time to evolve, it causes a ripple, it causes internal conflict, which you will never feel complete or whole, right? Some of you, it is a particular relationship that either is in question or it's time for you to end, with the King of Cups and the Ten of Swords here. So it's either a relationship for some of you, and some of you, it has nothing to do with a relationship. It's about you evolving and changing and growing and moving and taking the chances and things you need to take and releasing something in order for you to get this new thing you want to get. Okay, it's about you just being able to just release something and move forward. And you know what it is. It's going to be different for all of you, but it's something personal to you. It's something that you kind of internally think about. You might rationalize and make excuses of why it's not that or it's this, but you know deep down what it is. Okay, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for being here with me. Hope to see you back here real soon. Hope this helped. Bye for now.